Hi, Steve from Well Professor. Today just going to give you a quick run through on how to use the Dreem 2. This is one of our fantastic sort of sleep products that we have on our website, and it's just a little sort of course just to show you just how to use it and what it can do and so on and so forth. So yeah, as we've got the headband just here, what you do, we've got a power button just on the front here, and then this little sort of grey slider just on the front here. Now the grey slider is a volume button, so you can slide your finger up or down or across on this slider, and it'll turn the volume up on the bone conductive sounds that you get through the headset. The Bluetooth, once you've powered it up, the Bluetooth will sort of automatically activate, and this will then help you connect it to the app. So what we do to start with, as you say, you can turn the headset on, and to put the headset on, what you do is you place the headset just over the top of the head here, making sure that the thin band is on top of on the forehead along here. Now along the back, what you want to do is then just give those little sensors at the back just a little bit of a wiggle, just so that they go through the hair, and so that they're in reasonable contact with the skin. So it's exactly like along the forehead, you want these in sort of reasonable contact with the skin along here. So now we've got it activated and it's on. What we can do is then have a look at the app and see how the app works. So as we go into the app, what we've got is this sort of screen that comes up here, and along the bottom we have these little symbols, this little home, this headband one, and then just your account. So we can press onto the headband one along here, and in the top right hand corner you can see the headband itself. Now this shows that my headband is successfully paired with the app, and it's connected to the Wi-Fi, and the battery is pretty decent as well. So we can close that down and we know it's all working. Now in this screen here we can choose whether we're just going for a little nap, or we're going to try and relax, or we want to go to sleep. So we'll go through the sort of the process of what we do when we go to sleep. So we can press on the little arrow just here, and it takes you through to this screen here. Now what we can do through this is we've got three little options that we can go through. So if we press on this sleep onset, which I've got disabled at the moment, this will just give you a few little sort of help and you know, sort of random noises, ambient sounds, breathing techniques, so on and so forth. The little things that you can do that just try and help you sort of get into that sort of more tired, relaxed sort of state, ready for sleep. So I'm going to say no thank you to that. It'll then take you on to, do you want any sort of ambient noises to help you get to sleep as well? So again, we can scroll across here. We've got rain, serenity, thunder in the background, all this sort of stuff. So these little background noises will be played through the sort of bone conductive sort of speaker in the headset. And again, some people like this just to drown out outside noises. So if you're staying in a noisy hotel or anything else like that, you can use these to help sort of drown out those outside noises and just help you again start getting back or start your sort of sleep process. So again, I'm going to just press no thank you onto that. Now underneath this, these are the stimulations. Now I have these enabled because these will help you sort of maintain and keep you into this nice sort of deep sleep state. I have lots of these stimulations. I'm getting around about sort of 200 to 300 of these a night, but they do seem to be working, and yeah, you get a much better night's sleep. So when you get your sleep report in the morning, as it comes through in that card, it'll show you how many stimulations that you had during the night and how long you were in that deep sleep stage for as well. So we're going to tick those, and you can also set an alarm. Now if we just click on the alarm here, what we've got, a nice little sort of slide up and down just to sort of change the time to whatever time you want to then wake up, and again same thing with the minutes there as well, and so we say sort of 6:20 a.m. If I just press on that there, this will take me through to a wake up window. So you know, how would I like to be woken up? You know, is it sort of within sort of 30 minutes, 15 minutes, or 5 minutes? What sort of sounds would I want to use to sort of wake me up? And again, the volume of it, and so on and so forth. So we just go on, say, flute or something like this, and then sort of press onwards. And then it will take you back here. So the alarm is now set. So it will then just give you a nice, gentle, wakening up. It's not going to be a sort of like a normal alarm, which is sort of, you know, really quite harsh, really quite vicious, and you sort of wake up in a bit of a shock state. This does this in a very nice, gentle fashion, and yeah, you know, it's a much nicer way of waking up, I think, to be completely honest with you. So once all those have been set up, we can press on this little sort of moon-shaped button down at the bottom here. So this will then start sort of activating the sleep process. So the information on the app will then be sort of sent to the headset, and the headset will then work as it normally does. Now, the wonderful thing about this headset, and we'll see this in just a minute, here we go. So the night process has now started, and it says I can now leave the Dreem app. Now, as I was saying, the really good thing about this about the Dreem 2 is that once this is activated, once your sort of sleep part is activated, you can then switch off all transmitters in your vicinity. So you can, the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi all switches off in the headset, so you don't have any ambient sort of electromagnetic fields around you through the night, which are never a good thing, which is one of the reasons for, you know, most sort of sleep hygiene sort of advice is, you know, put your phone in another room or have it at least a meter or so away from you. You know, these are sort of emitting these noises and these sounds, and these can sort of disturb sleep. So any sleep product that then is Bluetooth connected throughout the night potentially may not be the best thing for your sleep. So yeah, they've already thought about this, and this is one of the wonderful things I think about the Dreem 2 is that they have all this already sort of thought about. So all the transmitters switch off. So basically, you can come out of the app, you can switch your phone off, and the headset will still work. It records all the data onto the headset, and as I said, you know, it's not until the morning when you take the headset off and then plug the headset into the charger that that's when the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi and things like that. That's when that's stimulated again, and that becomes active. It'll then connect to the Dreem servers, download all the information that is collected throughout the night, and then they will send you one of those sort of sleep report cards that we've talked about in other videos. Yeah, this is a fantastic little product, I have to say, and I'd say I just wanted to give you a quick run through. If I just press stop night there, and I just wanted to give you a quick run through on how to use it. It's incredibly simple, it's incredibly easy, and as I said, I think throughout the entire design process they've thought about this in every single stage to make it as simple and as easy as possible for you to operate. So yeah, please go check it out on our website at wellprof.co.uk. I hope you enjoyed listening, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye now.